Good morning and welcome to the Magic Forest. Lots of things to say today, but I was thinking, I'll tell them that on the YouTube, or tell them, and then I kind of put off making a video, thinking about what I'm going to tell you, and then when I make a video, then I was just thinking, oh, never mind, I'll just make a video and see what happens. So that's this. Unstructured. We had a really nice day on the day before yesterday, and yeah, it was nice because actually it was Wednesday, I believe. I wanted to work because I've got set up now and I've got a few things going, and so fairies are starting to get done, and then my friend came over in the morning. I knew he was coming in the morning, and then his beautiful friend, like I've known him for I guess about 8 years, and he's a beautiful guy, so that was really nice. And we just I just showed him my new place, and we had tea and we had coffee, and just chilled out here. And then there's an architect guy, and I was just sort of doing my thing, working, and I looked across and I thought I recognised him, and then I thought that must be that architect guy because this is an architect place. Like, the owner is an architect, a treehouse architect, which is why I'm in a good place. And he had come to have a meeting with the owner, and he was an architect who I'd met online. He was in town a few weeks ago, and I saw that he was in a similar place near to where I was, and I said we should go for a cup of tea or coffee. And he said, "Oh, I've got to go back to my hometown now." And then I bumped into, and then so I bumped into him. So, oh, the other guy was, "Oh, I know you from online." And then another friend of mine, she came over, unexpected, um, with her family, and that was nice. And then another American guy who I met online, who makes videos, also came over. And so actually it was a day I wanted to do work, and actually loads of people came over. But it was nice. It's probably good because I kind of say, well, I'm here, come any day, and then they all decided to come on the same day. But that was kind of nice, a social day. And then yesterday I thought it was Friday, but it's not Friday. So it's Friday today. And like, they were playing some they were playing the Smiths in the cafe, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got that Friday feeling. And they're like, it's not Friday, it's Thursday. I'm like, is it? And then I was like, oh, that means I get a free extra day, an extra day on Earth. Because yesterday I was thinking of going into town to go to some art bar in the evening, like do a Friday night thing. And then it was raining, so then I thought, oh, I'll just go tomorrow, because actually on Saturday the streets are a little bit more empty. And they also closed the streets around the lake, so you can walk all the way around the lake. It's like the whole road around the lake becomes like a park, and they call it Walking Street because everybody just walks in a big circle anti-clockwise. Everybody goes anti-clockwise, I don't know why. Because one time I was contraflow. um, so I got a free day, and yesterday I meant to do work, and I did do quite a bit of work in the morning, but then I had to do loads of boring administrative tasks, and so I didn't actually get much work done. And then but today I've got a free Friday, and I was planning to work on Friday, and I didn't yesterday, which I thought was Friday. So today I can try and do the work that I meant to do yesterday. Free day, free day on earth, free Friday. And I get double Friday feeling because I had Friday feeling yesterday. So not knowing the date is, people are like, how can you not know it's Friday? It's a good thing, trust me. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I guess, yeah. It's. I mean, like next week, I've got to fly down to Saigon, so obviously it's going to be important that I get the right date. I've got to fly to Saigon, and I've got to get the bus to Cambodia, and to change my tourist visa to a business visa, and then I've got some good friends. I've got to sign the business registration in Saigon because that's where it's based, and I have to do a medical check to sign the business apparently. And then I've got another guy who's got a few homestays, and I've spoken to him before, and he's called Mr. Happy. He says you can just call me Mr. Happy, and he's a Zen Buddhist master. But he's got a few homestays, and yeah, it seems like a really sweet guy. And he invited me to he's got a homestay down in Saigon, but he's also got a homestay in Sapa, which I'm quite interested in having a look at because it is in a forest. It's yeah, I mean, I looked at it ages ago, and he was trying to make a deal, and I'm like, I can't make any deals until I've seen it. And talking of driving around and looking at properties, that is what I need to do. And so, what I need is a 发财车. So 发财车 that's exactly what a 发财车 is. But in Taiwanese rural communities, when you get your 发财车, which translates as fortune vehicle, that means you've made your fortune, that you've, like in farming communities, if you've got a van, you've made it, kind of thing. And so I figured I could get like a Fahrzeiter, because I need to go around the country looking at properties. I could kit it out, like convert it into a camping van, but also have it like as a kind of mobile magic forest. You know, the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, a really good film, and they have like, it's like a circus bus, and it all kind of flies open at the touch of a button with magic. But from the outside, it could look like a normal van, and so that's why a Fahrzeiter is better than a van, because it's got all those things that you can hang things off, and you can be more custom with it. You don't need to think about the body of the van and where the supports are. You can just pretty much put anything anywhere. So that's what I need. And I love it when I need a vehicle, a good vehicle, and I can kit it out, which is also fun. But then also when we have the Magic Forest, like, we'll have an extra place for people to sleep if they want a different experience. So it's always investment. I love it when trucks of investment. Well, it's like the difference of wanting something and needing something. So if I was in China, I would say 我要发财车, which means I want a 发财车, but it also means I need a 发财车. And actually, when we were talking about the whole possessions things, especially when you're hunking all your possessions around the world, the big question is, do you need it always? You know, do you want it or do you need it? And that's what governs all the stuff that I've got. You know, I don't just want it, I need it. And there's very few things I just want. But I need a Fahrzeiter. Anyway, I thought I might show you, it's good timing, show you something cute. Oh, no. some weed. This one's called Moop. Moop. This one's called Meat. Meat. He's the bravest. Oh no, this one's Meat. He's the bravest one and always getting in trouble. There you go. A lovely little chair full of kittens to start your day. So today, because I'm playing on the internet so much yesterday, or doing boring things, administrative things, not playing so much, I am gonna put my phone on the aeroplane mode and do some work. Because I need to do some work. So I will love you and leave you and see you in